Hello, everyone. It's Self-Care Sunday, Self-Care Edition. How are you? And you, but especially you, right smack in the middle. How are you doing tonight? What is going on in your world? What are you grateful for this Sunday evening? Oops, hang on a second. I'm getting wiggly here with my camera. My camera's like, where have you been? My camera's like, where have you been? That is what my camera is saying. That is what my camera is saying. What is going on, people? Tell me about it. Oops, hang on. I don't have my screen where I can see what you're telling me about it. Boom and boom. Let's start. Let's get that going. There we go. Now I think I got it. Oops. It keeps on my screen keeps on going wonky on me. There we go. Now I've got all my screens. Hey, Jessica, Carrie, how are you? Jessica, you made it back into Canada. Gary, it is great to have you here. Hope all is well in Florida. It feels like Florida up here right now for October. Warm. We're having a warm stretch up here. But it is great to have you all here live. It was so great seeing you in person last week. Um, just an amazing time we had in Omaha. I'm like, where were we? An amazing time in Omaha. What city were we in? Where was I flying? Where did I go? Where am I now? I'm in that stretch of travel. I was in New Hampshire yesterday. Um and but I am here with you tonight. And I am glad to be back live with you guys. I am glad to be back on and catching up with you, because I just feel like we got a lot to talk about. We're here in October, first Sunday in October. Let's get started with our unique daily quotes. Our unique daily quotes. Great occasions do not make heroes or cowards, they simply unveil them to the eyes of men. Silently and perceptibly, as we wake or sleep, we grow strong or weak, and last some crisis shows what we have become. That's a little deep. That's a little deep there. But it's kind of that deep moment, you know. We have these deep moments in our world that get us a little deep, a little deep. Um, and so, have you cleared your desk? Have you caught up on any of your desks from getting back? I am getting there. I have an organized list for tomorrow. I have cleared a bunch of the papers that were on my desk. You know, these trips in between trips is what gets tough. You know, when I have back to back and just staying on top of it all. But it is good and exciting. Lots of good stuff happening. Um, which is really great. I mean, that is what I love. Is when we make this good progress. And I gotta post a picture because I have a picture. It's really kind of amazing how lucky we got on the day we moved over to the coffee shop. Uh, all right, your room is looking great. I have a list of things to talk to Jonathan about that's getting longer every day. That's awesome. And Jonathan loves it. Jonathan had a great time, and you know, if you get confused on any of the things on your list, just holler. That's what we're here for, Jessica. But I love that you've got it. You're getting into an organized list. That is of the things you want to work on. That is awesome. That is part of what makes it happen. But I have a picture to post of outside the coffee shop. They were redoing the sidewalk the day after we left. So on Wednesday, it was all jackhammered up. We would have had that in between everything if we had the room over there. Your list of categories are starting to get categories. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. At least you don't have the uncategorized department. That is the most important thing. The most important thing is not to stay uncategorized. That is the whole idea. So tonight I did something. Well, just before coming, I went. I was at the. I'm gonna screw this up, and so don't shoot me because I went to this. I went to this, so don't shoot me for naming it wrong. Is I went to the Taylor Swift premiere movie event tonight. This is the weekend release of her new album, and Rylan and I went to the movies to see her movie of the making of the album or whatever they want to call it. I'm gonna totally screw up what they really want to call it. But Taylor's pretty amazing, okay? And the world premiere of a showgirl. There you go. The world premiere of a showgirl. Taylor is pretty freaking amazing. Okay, she's an amazing artist and performer. She is an amazing businesswoman. Okay, and she's an amazing storyteller because some musical artists sing things that they know or they hope are going to be a hit. Okay, Taylor's got a story to tell, and she uses music to tell that. And not all musical artists do that. Okay, not all musical artists do that. They have other songwriters. They are great performers. They're great singers, and they play other music that other people wrote or designed and everything else. And Taylor is immensely personal. There is a great deal of storytelling in hers, and that's where the world premiere of A Showgirl is so powerful because Taylor takes the time to tell you the story, to tell you why this song became, to tell you where this came from. And I am going to, again, because that's not my lane, I'm going to screw up one of the titles of her songs, and I think it's just Wish. Okay, I think one of her songs is just called Wish. If I'm wrong on the title, it's got Wish somewhere in it. Okay, so don't all the Taylor lovers, and I think Taylor's amazing. And even if you're a Taylor hater, and I get the song wrong, Wish is somewhere in there. Wish list, wish list. See, I'm glad I have a supporting group on tonight. Wish list. Okay, is Taylor's song. But what made this song stick and what made me think of all of you tonight as I was listening to that song and the story behind the song is really that so often in business, we're wishing for someone else's dream. Okay, we are wishing for someone else's dream. And that's really the underlying basis of this song is wish for your own dreams. Okay. And think about it. I wish I had a bigger store. Uh, I wish I had better employees. I wish I had their employees. I wish I had their location. I wish I had their live shows. I wish I had their followers. I wish I had their sales. And Taylor's point in this whole song is really Wish for what you want. Follow your dreams. Follow your wishes. Follow what you want. Okay? Follow your dream, not somebody else's dream. Okay? And it is something we see, Angie and I see this with store owners so often. We get the calls about it. Okay, you come crying to us, and why can't my store be like that store? And don't build somebody else's dream. Build your dream. What you are doing for your community, what you are growing in your area. Okay, what are you doing and creating for you and to fulfill your dreams and the dreams of your family? Because that's your business is just your vehicle. Okay, your business is just your vehicle to fulfill your dreams. And so make sure that they're fulfilling your dreams, that your dreams are deeply personal. It's one of the things we talk about, especially in one-on-one sessions with store owners, because I don't want you to catch somebody else's dream. I don't want you to follow somebody else's dream. Maybe your dream is to have, more stores or more employees or less. Okay, I mean, I have a store owner that I knew for a long time, and she's retired now. But she had a very small store that she could do. She worked her hours, and it was just her. And occasionally during the summer, her niece would fill in and cover some things. And that was success for her. So really following your own dreams, not somebody else's, not another store, not another person, but pursuing your dreams and the dreams you want to fulfill for your family is such an important part of it. And that's really the story behind Wishlist. Okay, here's song Wishlist. Okay, and that is so very powerful. And there's a very powerful story behind each one of the songs, and it's that's why if you can still get to a theater before midnight and catch it tonight, I highly recommend. Okay, because the power of the storytelling behind the songs, understanding where Taylor was coming from with it, is so incredibly powerful and has a great meaning in business with you. Okay, it has a great meaning with you, and there is a lot to learn from it. But that is one song that just stuck with me. It's right in the middle of the album, I think. Um, but it really, I hung on to it because so often stores are pursuing other dreams. Absolutely, Christine. You don't want to compare yourself to others. You want to lift everybody up. You want them to succeed in fulfilling their dreams. You want you to succeed in fulfilling yours. It is about fulfilling you. Okay, fill your cup. Don't chase somebody else's dreams. Okay, don't chase somebody else's dreams. And someone as powerful as Taylor and with a great voice and a great message like Taylor, um, that she's come to that realization because even in her business, think about that. When she was a young artist, when she was just singing at the school fair, okay, at the county fair, and she was just an up and coming. She wasn't Taylor, okay. She wasn't. She was just Taylor, okay. She wasn't. She wasn't. She wasn't that the superstar that she is today. Okay, she'd be have a storyboard where she was often looking up to others and dreaming of others stardom and dreams, and that is so common in resale, and especially the internet has really magnified that. Okay, the internet's really magnified that. I mean, back in the days of my father's pharmacy, I mean, they just all supported each other. I mean, as an industry, my father was in the one town, uh, Vinny was in another, Sam was in another, Howard was in another, George was in another town, and they just all supported each other. You didn't have this big internet of comparison. You had different stores and different sizes and different footprints, but you didn't have that level of comparison that you do, that you think you're looking into the TV when you see somebody else's lives and, oh my God, they're so successful, or their website is so much. No, don't build your business to fulfill somebody else's dream. Build your business. Be clear on what you want out of it. I mean, it is one of the most important questions we ask. When Angie and I ask a question of a store, one on one, is what is your dream? Maybe that's a month off every year. Maybe that is to send your kids to college debt free. Maybe it's to travel more. Whatever it is, doesn't matter. Fulfill your dreams. Maybe it is a lifetime of independence because you don't want to be owned or own nobody. Whatever it is, maybe it's just being the community hub. Don't know. Don't know. Do care. Do care. I do care. But your dream matters. And when you stop to think about what your dream is instead of pursuing someone else's, it has an amazing power. It has an amazing clarity. Okay? Because that, coupled with where you are in business right now, where your business is today, can propel you to fulfilling your dreams and reaching the dreams that you want. Truly can. It has an amazing multiplication effect. And we in Omaha, when we were covering different things, we covered a lot of multiplication. I do like that multiplier button. Okay, and we were in the land of Warren Buffett, and he loves compounding things. But your power to fulfill your own dreams when you are following your own dream is literally almost unstoppable. Okay, when you are focused on you instead of other people, other stores, other things, even, I hear it, oh, that pizza place is so much more successful than me. The hair salon, she has so much, it's so much easier. Don't worry about somebody else. Worry about you. When you worry about your own grass, it's amazing how green it can be. Okay, and rather than worrying about the yard across the street. So that is the biggest message. There's so many messages you can take from Taylor's show, and I highly recommend. But learning that behind, this is the one I wanted to leave you with, was wish list. That is my dream for you, is to find your own wish list and create your own wish list. That is my dream tonight for you. You know what else I dream about? This video and everything I talk about goes over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, oops, I dropped the bell. Ring the bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share it with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody run a better business. I'm here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish, Sunday and Wednesday at More 8 Than Ish. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil, at nextlevelresale.com. Neil at nextlevelresale.com. I know I have a bunch of emails to catch up on, and I will be here tomorrow working hard on it to catch up with everybody that I owe replies to from being away. We start the program every night with our unique daily quotes. Hey, Ellen, you were so missed. We missed you so much. Got to catch up with you. I got to find some time to come down to Delaware too. I mean, I miss my chicness. We start with our daily quotes. Our ending quote tonight is, if you wake up deciding what you want to give versus what you're going to get, you become a more successful person. If you wake up deciding what you want to give versus what you're going to get, you become a more successful person. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah. We just had an awesome party in Omaha making it happen. Yes, we did. Hey, Ellen, thank you. Thank you. Love you. Love you. Love you and Mike. But until then, and until Wednesday, I guess I'll be on Wednesday because I'm traveling next week at War 8 the Dish. Know that you, but most importantly, yes, you're not alone running to the store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you on Wednesday.